like Jaimito was such a big part of my life, and ever since I met him, and he was always so amazing.
He kept us active, as a leader in sports, our coach.
Jaime and I have always had like a competitive edge. Mostly he taught me how to lose, which was a big lesson. I remember like making bets with him, like who was gonna do, I don't know, go to college first or something like that, or who was gonna like make more money, and just crazy stuff like that.
Jaimito is just the most special person that you just don't come across very often.
He really served as a role model for my brother, and he's been the brother and like the sister that I couldn't be more proud of.
So when I came here to the United States, I met him for the first time. I was 11 and he was 9.
We came here, we lived in his house when we came here.
And just from that minute, he was so nice. He didn't care that we took over his room.
I'm pretty sure I knew it was so uncomfortable for them to have to share, their room and their home with like my mom, my dad, Tatiana, and I.
It's funny, Jaimito had all these toys.
And he like took us under his arms and just tried to teach us everything about America.
I was jealous, because he had all these toys. And he shared, but whenever we played Monopoly and we lost, he would have a fit. He did not like to lose a Monopoly.
I remember him teaching me everything about football, everything I knew about football, everything I knew about baseball was because of Jaimito.
But we played and we played. He beat me every now and then, but for the most part I beat him.
And I always remember this about Jaimito. He would sit at the table to have breakfast, and he would grab a bowl, and for me it was like the fruit bowl.
And I remember the first time I had a soda from a can was because Jaimito said, "Come on, let's go, get some money." And there's a vending machine, and I had no clue what a vending machine was.
And he would have that, and he would fill it up with like cereal, and then he would get like a gallon of milk, and he would pour it on it. And it wasn't like a small bowl, it was like the fruit bowl for me. And he would eat that, and I was like, whoa, man.
So we walked for blocks, and we found a motel that had a Coke vending machine. And we put our quarters in there, and a soda came out. And I thought, oh my God, I have arrived in America, because I thought that was the greatest thing ever.
We would watch BET, and that's where we learned English, from the Daisy Duke song and also the Insane in the Membrane. Insane in the brain! And
he was just awesome. He taught me a lot of things, like playing G.I. Joes, For some reason, his G.I. Joes always had bulletproof vests. Mine and Pankers, nah. We just died. Like, he's like, do it.
And we, and every time I would always look forward to seeing him because I knew I would always just laugh. And whether he was making fun of me or Renee or whoever, it was just so funny. His laugh is just contagious.
He called it hard love lessons.
yeah, like the Mario Bros.
Yeah, like she was talking about when we go play out there, we play football and strike out, and he'll hurt you or like throw the ball at you and be like, yeah, now you'll learn, how it feels, so you'll be cool for next time.
He would always, we'd huddle up and he would say what the play would be, and he would, make a point of including you in it to make you feel special, like, okay, I'm going to throw it to you, and you're going to go right up the middle, and then you're like, oh, okay.
But he was that guy that, would teach you sports. I remember he trained me and Pedro one time to play football. Had us running around the block and stuff, timing us. He'd just sit there laughing at us and stuff. That lasted about a week.
And he gave us all our nicknames. he would always help us with our taxes, and just so caring and generous with his time and heart.
Like I mentioned in the church, there's a lot of stories I really want to tell, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to keep it, you know, PG. But he taught me how to drink my Carlos Rossi. Adventures, we had nights where it's like, wow, we all talk about it, like right now.
And I was talking about how, like, you know, like Jaimito and Becky would always put me in check when, frankly, mom and dad really couldn't, didn't, or whatever. I mean, let's face it, I was pretty much a brat. And she said, good, you probably needed that. And I was like, yeah, totally.
I remember the way he used to look at us when he wanted to get us in line, but it never lasted long, because right after that hard stare that he would give us, there was always that big old smile right after it.
And I definitely, I mean, that may sound crazy, but I just have appreciation for, you know, having that sense of like a reality check from our older cousins, from both Jaimito, Becky, Mocha, and just, you know, you're not going to be ridiculous here.
He was the one that gave us all our nicknames when we were little, and he's the one that gave our kids their nicknames. Saya will always be Popaya because of her tío Jaime.
But also very caring, always very caring. So, you know, even though I didn't like the name Rambina then, I wear it with pride.
You embrace it.
It's not always bad. I told him I gotta go use that Rambina fighting spirit when I go to law school.
You know, thanks to him, he gave us a chance to reminisce with guys that hung out with him. Pedro's friends, my friends. He took us all in. We were his little, you know, group. He was the adult guy that would hook us up.
He was every generation's friend.
Oh, happy birthday, you've grown up so much, but I remember when you were in diapers and going goo goo gaga, and I'm going to put some embarrassing pictures of you.
Every generation.
Even my kids. My daughter was just telling me, you know, it's going to be hard going camping this 4th of July without Filipino. You know, those kind of experiences, those kind of things.
Even to my adulthood, you know, he taught me how to be a man.
And then I just hear Jaime and Bob going at it about the Niners and the Raiders. And then Jaimito's like, you know what, we're the team of decades. It's gonna happen, it's 2010, it's gonna happen. So, you know, just like,
I say there wasn't a day that wouldn't go by that Jaimito wasn't in my life. We went to the same school, so he's hurt me.
like even though he was sick at that time, he was still happy and he wasn't letting that stop him or anything. You know, he still had that passion in him. And he was just always super strong. He never let that get in the way of him. And he was always caring.
One of the best memories as we got older that I can remember is asking Jaime to be my son's godfather. The godfather. He was so happy and he let me know all the time that I made one of his wishes come true. He always wanted a kid.
I wish that I had gotten to spend more time with him and, you know, go to the Raiders game. I have some independent football game.
I'm just very happy and very thankful to have had him in my life and to have all these wonderful memories of him, and that my son will have those great memories of his tío Jaime.
Hopefully soon. We'll dedicate the next time to miss you.
You know, I just have nothing but good memories about him.
And little things like that he taught us, and he just took it upon himself to, you know, always show us things and games, whatever it was. So I'm very grateful to him and his parents. He learned how to be a loving and giving person because of my tia and my tío Jaime, of course. And he showed it every day, no matter what. He always wanted to be there for anybody and help anybody. And I'm so grateful because without him, without his parents, we wouldn't have made it here. So I'll always remember that, and what a wonderful person he's always been.
But I've been always trying to catch up to him, and I'll keep doing that because he's definitely taught me life lessons.
But he always had that smile that it was always okay. Everything was okay because he would end it with, his smile and and his glasses, and I just have nice memories of him. And those were, just two of them.